Brother G23 here, and today I'm going to be doing this whole entire video about why your leads are weak and how you can make them sound so much better. And I'm talking so much better. So, you've got your project, you've got your leads in it, you've got all the leads you want in it, you've got all your leads. Just going to cover this one up because that one's important for later on. But so you've got all your leads, you've got all your silent one leads, you've got everything you're going to need, you've got absolutely all the leads you need to make them sound good. But then you listen to your entire track. At the moment, I've not got this entire track. I actually made this melody for someone else, so I don't actually have the entire track right now. I just have the melody because they have the track. But in my case, I've just got the melody played on the leads. But your leads are a very important part of your song because they are the main focus of the entire song. That is where your lead melody is going to be played, the drop melody. The most important melody in the whole song is going to be played in this one section, the leads. So, you've got to get some good leads in. Now, I am just going to loop this because I forgot to do that. But basically, your leads are going to be awful if they sound bad. If your notes sound bad, then it's going to be awful. If you've got good notes, you've got a good melody, it's all in key, everything's going to work, but your leads are weak, you're not going to get all those views, all those listens, all that royalty money that you deserve and want. So, first of all, the first thing you can do with your leads is I've mounted all my leads to a bus. Now, this is very important. And on my bus, I only have 4 plugins. I have a reverb on. It just brings them all together. So instead of them being separate things, they are one as a thing. The compressor, which I'm using Mullet, free plugin. I'll leave it in the description. Really good for compression, actually, though I am going to get Pro C soon. Oh, that's just a demo. But you need to compress a lot of stuff in EDM music to make it sound good. So we've also got a compressor that is also helping all the leads being glued together. Then what we have is a bit of sausage fat. Now, I wouldn't recommend putting sausage fat on a lot of things, except if it's extremely weak. In this case, I've tried to pick presets for the leads that are very weak. But this sausage fattener, it's basically, fatness is on 7%. The colour, it's on 28%. It's just brightening up the entire leads. So if we just play it with the sausage fattener on, without, it's just brightening them up a bit. We can also actually add another plugin, which is a stereo enhancer. No, it's not. We're looking for the stereo shaper. And we're just going to go to stereoize. Make sure that these leads are definitely stereo. You want stereo leads, but you also want to have mono parts of your lead. So that is why, I don't know why lead 4 isn't playing. That may be why. Okay. You are going to want to put some of your leads into mono, because if you have a mono item in your mix, it means that you're going to have a lot more variation of sounds. It also means people who are listening on mono are going to hear their leads better. So I'm just going to put this lead 4 into mono. What I'm going to do is just going to get the stereo enhancer, put it all the way to the left, put it all the way to the minus, and then I'm just going to put the pan all the way to the left. Doesn't always work. Mess around with it how you want. But really, to really get something good, I wouldn't use Lucy Stereo Enhancer. What I would use is, again, Mullet. This is a compressor plugin that is free, but it's very good at putting leads into mono. Look, instantly in mono. You can't actually see it because my face cam is in the way. But it's instantly put the lead into mono. And it's really good at its job. I really like using it as a plugin for many things. So you're just going to want to put your threshold to 0, your ratio to 1.1 to 1. You're going to want to turn off service. Put soft. Yeah, on sampling. Doesn't actually matter what you change now because it is actually just put the lead in mono. Turn off, it's in stereo. just use mullet. I recommend using mullet for many things, not just compression, but it's so easy to turn things into a thing. Now I just realised I had my secret weapon playing with the leads. So right now they're gonna sound weaker, which is what I want because I'm teaching you about how to make them stronger. So also to make your leads much stronger, you can put some sidechain on. As kickstart, I know a lot of producers use kickstart. I actually have LFO, I prefer it, so I am just going to use kickstart for this video though to show what a producer who uses kickstart would do. It's very simple. Don't put your mix to 100%. It sounds disgusting, but just set it to quite low, not very low, around 50-60%. And it gives that extra motion to the leads, and you really want that, because what you really want is you want to have that power of having everything combined in one, and putting sidechain on it really helps it, especially with the kick and the bass. You really need to get those elements separated. So it's very good. Now, the last thing I'm going to tell you about is something called Orchid Drops. Now, I heard about this, but I never knew where to find it. And it's actually a Nexus thing. I didn't realise it was a Nexus thing. I knew it was Nexus, but I couldn't figure out whereabouts it was a Nexus. And it's under Pluck. Yeah, it's called Orchid Drops. Now, if we just listen to its lead on its own, it's not really what you could say a very nice lead on its own. But once you've, I haven't actually done any EQ or compression on this lead. I have on the bus. Actually, I haven't done any EQing on the bus, but it doesn't sound very nice on its own. But if I just play the leads with it, it sounds fantastic. It just makes them so much wider. All Orchid Drops has done for this project is it's made them much wider. Now, the reason it's done this is because if we listen to this on its own, it has a lot of high end, so much high end in it, and it's got quite a bit of white noise in there as well, if you listen to it. So this being combined into the track is just wonderful. You can also actually, I'm just going to do this in silent, you can do something. I actually think I have this as a preset. Let me just find it. My samples, I think I have a preset. White noise, yeah. This is just a simple white noise synth, and if you add this as well, and you just put this in, this is doing pretty much the same thing as Orchid Drops. If we just turn off the white noise and the Orchid Drops, extremely weak. Turn on the white noise. Yeah, white noise, it adds quite a bit to your leads, but I really recommend using Orchid Drops as that preset instead. But if you don't have Nexus, let's say, just put some white noise in with Silent 1. But Orchid Drops, wonderful preset. And it just brightens up the whole mix, I think. We'll just listen to it on its own. Doesn't sound that good. With all the rest of the leads, it's wonderful. Also, you can add some white noise, but put it quite low volume if you're going to use Orchid Drops as well. Because Orchid Drops has its own white noise built in. So you can also put a bit of white noise in, but I'd have it quite low volume because Orchid Drops has its own built-in white noise. But really, these two elements, white noise, well, I'm going to say Orchid Drops, is that not exactly white noise. White noise can help, but Orchid Drops, side chaining, using reverb and compressing it always works for leads. You should always compress your leads so they are glued together. Preferably use a glue compressor. I don't have it, but it's very good for gluing sounds together. So yes, thank you guys for watching. I've been LockBG123. If this has helped you, then leave a big thumbs up. If you have any other tips for me, then do be sure to put them in the comment section. And if you want to see if you have any suggestions for any videos, then also put them down in the comment section. I've been LockBG123. Have a nice week. I'll see you in the next video. Bobby! Bobby, what are you doing, Bobby? Oh, come on, Bobby, you can't. You don't have Bobby! Bobby! Bobby!
Bye.